And I'm not a professional filmmaker myself, but I've had a lot to do with making documentaries. And this was a very, very shoddy, poor, inartistic piece of work.
Yes, I thought it was predictable, really.
You predicted it, did you?
Yes, I predicted it. I wasn't so predictable. I thought the choice of targets was predictable.
I thought the choice of language was also predictable.
Yes, I think English was a sadly predictable language.
Right. There's one of the rules in making a documentary is that you don't have to, every time you mention a word, you don't promptly cut to a picture which illustrates that word.
Well, you know, again, I think it's rather trite, rather predictable. I don't know what the word is you'd use to describe it, really.
Squib?
Sort of, yes. Cotton squeak, guying, take-off, pastiche, parody.
Yeah. What did you think of the two central performances?
I'd have welcomed them.
So it was a bad film in every possible way. It was also extremely boring. And I just
got to
couldn't...
tell you, though, that my wife saw it and she said, I was lovely in it.
Well, you were, actually.
I've returned to this spoof, cod, squib, pastiche parody, guying of conventions. My main worry was that it didn't tell us anything about the relationship between the two main characters.
I think that's very neatly put, indeed.
It's an incredible piece of inept public relations.
So, 2 out of 10 for trying, then?
That's right.
It just wasn't your cup of tea?
No, that's my cup of tea.
Cup of mine,
Oh.
I think you're elevating them a little bit. Second rate seems a little high.
Yeah.
Third, fourth, yeah. It was
Yes. Yeah.
And of course, it also falls into the trap of being essentially self-referential.
And by self-referential, you mean?
I mean to make myself sound like an interesting and impressive person.
That ties in rather neatly.
Well, exactly. You see, I was wondering, is there a sense in which you are not completely squalid and pointless?
I don't think there's a sense, no. I've looked hard for one, but at the end of it I've come up senseless.
Good, I thought so.